Yo, yes, welcome to Talk Footy, your boy Sam Legas. Yes, we did inside our new studio where we drop now hot G's. Firstly, I would like to apologize for being away because the preview show, the review show, and even all those sweet news they always they give now been they happen for year. But well, we've been working behind the scenes to give you guys those top-notch content you've always seen from TalkFootyFC. Well, thank you guys for joining us and welcome back to a new season. I know they're here alone. Odomos Prime with me. He's still celebrating his Club World Cup champion. Easy. Now men they run and we get first timer for year with us, the Manchester United Red Devils KPK.
The best club in the world.
It's really nice for you to join us here and for your first time with Talk Footy. I hope say all those Manchester United fans go align with your ideology. As Amorim, they run for Old Trafford. You go there for here. They give us the details.
Give you breakdown.
Yes, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on notification so you see our videos whenever we post. I remain your host, Sam Legas, and just stay with us so that we'll give you now those hot content. Yes, welcome back, my people. Just like you saw in the description of this video, the title Bomba Squad. Yes, it has been happening in the transfer windows. Clubs they look for players where they go through. We will get a lot of things to discuss. The new signings where you want to see from your club this season, and well, even the Isak and the Carlos Baleba dilemma where they happen between Manchester United and Newcastle with Liverpool So we're here to talk everything about the transfer news. But let's start with the Bomba Squad. Odomos Prime, I would like to come towards you first. You understand? You've done make a lot of overhauls for your team this season. The selling of their brew house. Now they make massive gains. But looking at this, there are still players you would like to sell. Sterling's in this club. Isak is in this club. I know some players where want make them continue their reign for Chelsea, but you feel say you won't give these players the benefit of doubt coming this season.
Which player? Player will play for Arsenal. I'm not going to give my benefit of that. Sterling. I cannot. Sterling needs to go. It's time for you to go because if you prove yourself for Arsenal, you won't come back to Chelsea.
Way Sterling has to prove to you again as a big player with him. Maybe it is not the working way right now.
In time don't reach. In era don't pass. You know what I'm saying? Telling for Man City, then now is different now. We get players now, and these players will get now they perform. So even though Sterling now won't come into the club, say he won't stay for Chelsea, there's no space. Because now there's time to be Chilwell now. You have the best left back in the world. Koella is there. So you want on the bench ahead of Mark Koella. It's not possible. So players like Nkunku, he needs to go. It did not work out. He's a failed project. Sorry to say that. It's a failed project. The Premier League is too hard. Is his fault. He did not adapt quicker. He did not adapt at all. Other players came and they adapted. Look at the attackers who have signed. All of them have scored goals. João Pedro and Billion Dilap, they have scored goals. What is Nkunku still doing there for the past one season? You have been there more than one season. He have not proven himself. So he needs to go. We need to sign defense. See, we need to strong that our defenders, like this defense, like we need to make them strong. Because now we have the attackers, we have the midfielders. If we have this kind of players, if our defense line is like paper thin, we cannot defend well. So we need to go for defenders. And Levi Colwill is out. Levi Colwill is out of the season due to ACL injury. So now I can see we're going for defenders like it can be that Bayer Leverkusen defenders and one more. So this is what we need to do. Focus on defender. And this Xavi Simons that we're going for, that want to swap like 3 players. I would tell Chelsea we should focus more on the defense line than attack. Because now these attackers that we have, we can carry them with the 4 competitions we are playing. We can use them and we deliver successfully. Because now, without defense, we will concede a lot. And even if we are on pressure now against big teams, we are in the Champions League, we are going for the title race, we are in the Carabao Cup, we are in the FA Cup. Without massive good defenders, we cannot prevail.
Sure.
So we need to focus on that defend line. Forget Xavi Simons.
Any other player where you go want me come up from here, from your team?
From team. I'm seeing that Jackson wants to leave, but Jackson should stay. Because see, Jackson gave us almost 40 goals and assists for the last 2 seasons they have been in Chelsea.
And are good numbers.
It's a good number. Look at players like Oldon. Oldon scored how many goals in the Premier League? Like 6 or what? Waste. Look at the Man U signing. Umembo, Bembo, what's his name? He look like even a bouncer. He
bouncer.
has played 2 matches, 0 goals, 0 assists. But look at our attackers.
A bouncer.
No time.
You called.
We really waste time. We dey show results, and the result they work. Allow me to finish. No, they rush.
You called Mbembo a bouncer. He scored 20 goals last season in the Premier
I know
League.
they talk about.
And you are calling him a bouncer. That's very terrible.
You play before, no be now. Prove yourself now.
New club.
The league is here to start.
is a big
So he will
club.
prove himself. The league is here to start. We are starting on weekend. And you will see the best of Mbembo,
Against
regardless of what you think.
Okay, are you saying you're better than Arsenal now? That's what you're saying.
Mbembo will prove himself.
You can't even. You played your last friend. You can't even score a goal.
It doesn't matter.
Attackers you signed. You
That-
can't even score a goal.
That is
Own
terrible.
goal. That
Because-
is a shame.
It is not, because our top 9 did not play. We signed Benjamin Sesko, mind you.
You said
Okay.
your top 9. But you said you brought in Mbeumo and Cunha
As a left and right-sided
to
tens.
improve,
Yes.
to improve your team.
Exactly.
And they are yet to score.
It is friendly, my brother. It is friendly. We are test running. We have Benjamin Sesko. He is tall.
Okay,
He's a threat in the
the
air, and
Mbeumo-
expect goals from him.
The Mbeumo you've tested, the Cunha you've tested. Now you've not even tested Sesko now, but you did very confident in these guys now.
Good.
In
Now
the
let me
form,
ask you a
in
question.
everything.
Did Bruno Fernandes perform in this preseason?
He was okay.
How many goals did he score?
He was okay.
How many
I
goals
think
did
he
he
scored
score?
close to 2 penalties.
God bless you. 2 penalties. Does that mean that he's not good? Will you say that Bruno Fernandes is not a good player because he scored only 2 goals and his VI penalties? Will you say he's not good?
I'm not saying
Exactly. So you should not condemn Mbeumo and Cunha and the rest
I'm
because
not
it is
condemning. I'm not condemning
friendly.
them. The thing is that Odomos Prime is saying João Pedro and they adapted.
Please ignore Odomos Prime
We are
and
talking
Chelsea
about
fans. They lost to a
adaptability.
team that don't have a name. Are those players not there? They played a friendly match and they lost to a team that don't have any name. What's the name of the team you lost to? Do you know?
Against the
You
AC
don't
Milan,
know.
We want AC Milan. We want Bayer Leverkusen. These are top teams.
It is friendly, my brother. Do that in the
Doesn't
grandest
matter.
stage of
Forget
all.
it is friend. I don't know top teams.
Now let me ask you a
I don't know
question.
top teams.
Let me ask you a question. Man United won a trophy this preseason. Will you count that?
No.
You see that is the problem.
You won't count-
That is
you
the
won't count
problem. Now you want
Cup
count
for Man
preseason
U.
cup. You see that is the
You
problem.
don't count Preseason Cup for Manchester United.
That is the problem. Now you want to count for us preseason cup, but it is almost irrelevant.
Well, make I come towards you now for the Bomba squad. I know say you get so many of them. for
So
your
many,
for
so
your cabinets.
many.
Well, you've gotten rid of Marcus Rashford, but the rest it seems like they want to feel at home because of that new place where you built for Carrington for them. If looking at the squad, you feel say 1 or 2 of them fit stay to help improve this your team. Because if you check, your coach know they will actually work with wingers, and if you check these players now, wingers in the target. If you check, apart from Malasia, there's Garnacho there's
Even the
There's,
Malasia.
There's Sancho and there's Anthony. If you say these players, one of them suppose they still get something on their sleeve to give Manchester United.
They have nothing to offer. They are both.
But the Anthony performed with 3 Betis, and some of the players are even saying that this Anthony can help this Manchester United team with the
Look at the
teams
Conference League.
Good. Let you go back to the Betis and perform there. It's very simple. You don't need to stress yourself. He performed at the Betis, you are correct. You should go back there. You should go there and perform. Since he likes performing, Ashake, you should go there and perform in Betis. Let's see. You understand? We need to get rid of players that don't ready to play for the badge. I don't want to hear, I want to play for Champions League. I want to play for Europa. Man U is not here. Man U is not there. It's all irrelevant. Play for this badge. Play for the badge. Garnacho, today you draw tattoo. Tomorrow you post picture of Rashford in Aston Villa. That is very terrible attitude. He should go. Now imagine an average player giving priority to clubs he wants to go to. He should be willing to hug any team that is ready to come for him. But no, he's saying, no, I want to play for Chelsea. I want to play for Aston Villa. I want only teams that are in the Champions League. What's that nonsense? Go, we need you off. Look at Sancho. For the past 2 months, Sancho, go. No. You went to Chelsea. Even Chelsea rejected you. Paid the fine on top of your stupid head. But yet, you don't want to leave the club. Collect pay cut. Go. No. Look at Rashford. They don't want to pay the amount for his transfer fee. What did they do? Go on loan. The club should cover.
If
They go, guy. We no want. Just they go. Amorim doesn't play with wingers. All wingers should pack their load and go.
So now I won't come towards you now. If Amorim know they work with wingers, if this no can work well for Ramfa, if this Manchester United team know these 2 times when they work with no can go well for Ram,
You can't see that the
what
players.
do you want to do now? If na can sack him now for middle of season or before middle of season, you can't sack him. What if you say the next coach won't do for this Manchester United?
Now let me ask you, do you know his history? Amorim. Yeah. Amorim went to Sporting and they finished almost one of the worst they have finished that season.
True.
The same thing with Man U. He sold over 15 players.
Yeah.
And the next season, what happened? They won the league for the first time in early 2000s.
So do you think that is going to replicate?
Exactly. That is the point.
This
That is
club where we say David Gears look say he did like say they cause him.
now you cause him.
Now I play for Man U.
That concern
I
you.
play for
Why you
Man U.
can't say the cause am?
But the video game talk am.
Now you cause the cause. The Florentina way ain't go they no cause. Wetin you win?
No, you know if you compare Fiorentina.
No, I want know.
You know if you compare.
It doesn't matter. Crystal Palace no win trophy. Crystal Palace be like Florentina for Italian league now. They no win FA Cup. See Newcastle still win Carabao Cup. So what are you saying? If you say they cost man, you go where you go proof points now. Go there, go win trophy. I don't say yes, they cost the team. Okay, the Florentina way in there. Man, you know still catch them, win them. And other most prime there they para say man, you know score goal, man, you know do this. It no matter.
You score one goal for
they win,
penalty.
I mean they no win.
Okay.
That should say that Other most prime is condemning that Manchester United. Get my point. He's saying that man is the worst team to play. That Mbeumo did.
Yes,
Cunha
now.
did that.
A team
Exactly.
to give Tottenham trophy.
We
Not
are-
the worst team. Of all decades, you carry trophy. Give Tottenham.
Make the-
Play no European football.
I understand your pain because you feel you are the pride of London. You feel any London
Are we not
club
the pride of
winning.
London?
You
Are we not
may
the
be.
biggest club in London?
That is why you feel Tottenham is a threat because they won a European trophy. It is a threat, and I understand your pain. I feel your pain, but my dear, it has been
The thing
done
is that- the
and
thing
it has
is-
been
the thing is
dusted.
that
So just
if this Amorim project no work, it's just that now they start from afresh.
now, if
Definitely.
Amorim project
If
no
Amorim
work,
project no work,
now let me come
because
back
if you
to
check some of him players now, even the Kobe Minor, there's question mark in his career.
now let me
If
come
this
back
no
to you.
work
Let me
out
come
now.
back to you. If Amorim now plan no work,
Yeah,
let's say you bring a new coach,
yeah,
and the coach wants to play with winger.
yeah.
Mbeumo can play as a winger.
Okay,
Amad Diallo can play as a winger.
okay.
Mason Mount can play as a winger. Bruno Fernandes can and will play as a winger.
Bruno Fernandes go, so it be because you put Bruno Fernandes for
He
wing.
never played there before. I've been up plan before.
Because of things no work.
Not be
well.
because you
because
say,
things don't work well.
but now
And you
you
saw how
could-
your
those
team
are
struggled. You
players.
finished 15th that season.
exactly. But now you
Finished 15th that season.
now you talk
How
say
will you put a creative midfielder in a wing?
he
Who
no,
won the
he no mind you point of correction. He no play wing or finish 15. He play in 10. I just want correct.
But
you.
he no play wing
He-
for that season.
He play sometimes, but he no play wing. No come
Eh.
to like say that because say he play wing, I will finish 15. No, that's false. Please don't do that. You understand? He can play there, and you say if things no can work out. Now I tell you plan B, where would they fall back to if things no work out? Bruno Fernandes can play as a winger. You have seen it before, and he can do it again. Mason Mount too is there. He can play as a, even Cunha can play as a winger. You understand?
Almost prime. I know. Say the confidence not there for your club right now.
Is there?
The confidence level is very high.
We are really
But
proving
after that,
ourselves.
last week, news say Kobe don't go that ACL injury. Now very big blow for your team because he's one of he's an integral part of your team. And well, we are here to say NCP, the Bayern Leverkusen defender, and even McGree they are available, but Crystal Palace selling go be very difficult. Which of these defenders, if you say okay, would they look? Which Araujo de Barca again? We don't see the links. If you say yes, one of these players, we need to get additional defender because even your coach, Maresca don't talk say na need defender.
No man, a tough one. Oh. If you know if you get defend like better defender, this is going to be a tough one. You see Magu now, he should come because we have Champions League, Premier League, European Football, Champions League. We have all of them. So there's nothing that you can tell me that we don't have European football, we don't have this. We have all of them now. So Chelsea is a big club.
Oh,
You,
sorry.
you know
want
that
to
if
cut
you come to Chelsea, you are guaranteed a trophy.
Let me cut you short first. So if you are McGee now, you will leave Liverpool, Premier League winners, Champions League contenders
Okay,
most
the
likely,
Premier
and you
League
will now
one-
go to Chelsea.
They lost the Community Shield. Though.
It doesn't matter.
It
doesn't matter.
Man
It
City lost
doesn't
to
matter.
Sesko left
doesn't matter.
the Champions League. Newcastle.
Newcastle is a
People
small
win
club.
Carabao
Please, you
Cup.
cannot call Newcastle and Manchester in one sentence. Please,
Bro.
that's heresy. Don't
Bro,
do that.
as a football player,
Don't do that.
See, make I tell you,
God.
as a football player.
Why you for
For
pass
the footballer.
glory? They
Yeah.
pass glory
And I
for
know
you.
say my career, I want make my career go that high trajectory.
Yes.
I don't go Manchester United.
Now, why you not be footballer and why you be analyst?
Make I tell you, you like this, you know the kind Manchester United don't diminish players' talent.
Yes.
Mhm.
We saw Garnacho.
Garnacho.
Now call him baby goat.
Okay, let me ask you.
Anthony, he was playing really well with Brazil. Call Sancho, we know what Sancho be for Dortmund.
What do you do for Chelsea?
Yes.
Remind me.
Bro, I'm
You
not
know
talking
score for
I don't
Conference
watch
League
and
final.
finish. I don't
You
watch
know score for
no,
Conference League
no, no,
I
final.
don't watch and finish.
You know score for Conference League final.
By
don't
one
watch
match,
and finish.
one goal.
Should they get
Don't be
all
about
these-
that.
all
You
these-
scored in the
all
final.
these players. Malasia
It
was
shows that the player is
they call
ready.
Malasia
One
big.
and no
But
sign.
the-
One and no sign. He scored for.
We get our options already.
But he
now.
scored
Why
for
would
final.
I go sign Manchester United player?
But you go for them.
Well,
Eh?
And he knows score
Yes,
for
we
final.
go for it, but now we have a lot of options.
He
now.
knows score for
Better
final.
options
He
now.
knows
So
score
you
for
want me to
final.
go for Sancho?
He knows score for final. I'm using your words against you. Say he scored
No,
for final.
you are trying to say that he's not a better player. I tell you that he scored. He has already proven himself in a final.
Why you no come
Against
sign him?
Dortmund
He
again.
come your club, score for final. Why you no sign him?
A lot of options.
you
But-
even-
options don't they? Let
There
on
was a
there.
scene there. There was a scene
Options
there.
don't they?
Sancho didn't want to reduce his salary, and Chelsea were offering him based on their salary wage structure.
This is very funny. They shoot yourself for leg.
I know they shoot myself for leg.
Okay, Odomos Prime, they help and shooting self for leg. Because how you go talk say player good, saying score for final for your club, and you say na final.
He's saying the money where he wants because
I agree with you. Let me finish now.
When I say now,
Let me finish. He say he score for final.
Yeah.
Yes, he score for final. Why you no sign him? You prefer to pay 1/5 of the money you could actually use to buy him as a penalty for someone you can sign that is average, that you say yes, he score for final. You for sign and keep on any final you go, you plan there. Very simple. For 25 million. Since you say he score for final, sign him, keep him for bench or wherever. When final time reach, you put him, you go play, score for final for you.
But
very simple.
He had a better season with Chelsea than all the seasons he has been with Manchester United.
Very good. Why you not stay for Chelsea?
That's why I tell you, wave structure with Chelsea they offer him. He's saying he wants more because what Manchester United don't use take spoil him.
No.
Now your club.
No,
That's
no.
why they tell you. Now your club. Now get that attitude of waiting, using players that have big potential and turning them to what? Aqua close.
No, that is wrong.
Spoil
Now,
them with money.
You spoil them. It's not.
Spoil
It doesn't
them.
make
Lack
sense.
of
Now-
discipline,
You
no
don't
discipline
your
at
club
all.
doesn't. Manchester United don't improve players. Truth or false?
false.
Apart from Bruno Fernandes.
Now you don't use apart.
Wait.
You don't
Bruno
use
Fernandes-
apart.
See, Bruno
You don't use
Fernandes now-
apart.
now another kind of footballer
Mm.
in all essence. You understand?
Mm.
Apart from Bruno Fernandes, I don't see player with Manchester United don't actually upgrade. This is where they join, and it's really bad. Nothing that they even they tell the sales school. Why will you join the Manchester United where they say they don't get players? Where they say they make them look very bad. Look at Ugarte when he left from PSG to now. Una fan base now they call for this. Say Ugarte no good.
Ugarte is a marquee midfielder. He's not very good with the ball. You understand?
Yeah.
And the reason why Man United is going for a midfielder is to get another marquee midfielder. Not that Ugarte is not good.
Speaking about the market midfielder, the Carlos Baleba deal, 112 million.
That car bad.
112 million. I'll first go with Odomos
God.
Prime. Odomos Prime, you paid hefty for Moise Caicedo.
Yes, because the best defensive midfielder in the world.
Okay. You paid heavily for Moise Caicedo. After his first season, he was
Scrap.
really struggling. You understand? He was trying to adapt with the team. You feel say if Manchester United go for this Carlos Baleba, they will actually get close to what Chelsea gets for Moise Caicedo. Because we've seen him perform in the Premier League. Against Chelsea, he bossed the midfield ahead of Moise Caicedo. If you say if this guy go, I don't say the it's very tough. You know, the club where he did right now, Brighton, no be big club, you understand? So the responsibility is not too much. But when you come to Manchester United, you need all eyes are on you. You understand? You need to perform at your best week in, week out. Waiting Caicedo don't actually know it, don't actually beat in fear. You understand? That week in, week out performance, they always drop. And if you say Baleba fit give Manchester United fans the 2 week Caicedo they give now.
He's not going to give because of Amorim's formation now. Because Amorim's formation now, you go to convert the players now. Turn on to central midfielder now. You don't kill him. Now you have Ugarte now. What's wrong with Ugarte? Why not go for a defender less? You won't go for Baleba. Splash almost how much?
112.
For Baleba. 112 for a player. How about?
So Ugarte go play
It's too
over
much.
50 games this season. Only Ugarte go play over 60
Mine no
games.
dey there.
Casemiro no dey.
How many marquee midfielder man you get? You say based on the formation. Please, when you talk based on formation, let's analyze it. Based on the formation, Man United play one marquee midfielder and one passing midfielder. You can go over the years to check. Either they pair Bruno Fernandes with Casemiro or Meno and Ugarte or whatever. Any match they play Ugarte and Casemiro, go and check. The second half, they sub one of them to bring in Bruno deep to that midfield. And that is when you play the best of their game. Now, going for Baleba. Baleba is a very good player, no doubt, but he's overpriced. To me, Brighton are fond of that. They did that with Bissouma.
I think the only club that even escaped that was Liverpool.
Exactly, with
McAllister,
McAllister.
yeah.
Exactly. They did that with Bissouma. They did that with Caicedo. And they are doing it now with Baleba. They have this attitude of, this is my player, I don't want to say. And you know, when you are resisting, it's what happened with Anthony. Anthony was offered to Manchester United at 40 million. Yeah. But after Ajax have finished selling most of their players, Man United remember they say no, it's now 100 million. You understand? So that's how it is. So I feel that you can get other players that will give you similar quality. I don't want to say
But
the same, but similar.
From the angle we are seeing now, it seems Manchester United are really interested in signing Carlos Baleba, and the money is not even what they are afraid of. They just want the player to give them the assurance that okay, I'm going to commit for Manchester United, and it seems they've agreed in principle the personal terms with Manchester United. And now they talk about the money. Not today we don't see Manchester United splash money on players. You understand? If Baleba come man, you perform, you go still get issue with the money.
I know we'll get issue with the money, but if you no come perform, what will happen?
It look like person don't go perform. Now you fear now
you
for your
know,
club because your clubs have been diminished.
No be diminished shine. No matter of diminished shine. It's not about diminishing the shine. We signed Sanchez from Arsenal, and he wanted to go to Manchester City.
Yeah.
And Man United went for him, and they are paying him over 500,000 a week. And he came to and he's not performing.
Yeah.
Now he went into Milan and he kind of picked his form. It's common. I feel that when you are playing for this badge is very, very there's a heavy amount of pressure
True.
playing for this badge.
Yeah.
So that is why when you look at Lukaku, Lukaku is not a bad striker.
Yeah.
But when you are coming to play for Manchester United, you have to give it your all. But he left, he went to the Serie A, and he's performing.
Yeah.
Nobody said he's a bad player, but when the pressure is too much on you, you can't perform. It's not possible.
Yeah.
Now, if you signed Baleba 115 million, 112 million pounds, like you said, first match he did not perform. Second match he did not perform. Third match, fourth match, fifth match, you start seeing questions come out. Because remember, when Caicedo
Definitely, the question is going to come.
when Caicedo was in Chelsea, I want to point out something interesting to you. When Caicedo was in Chelsea, this Odomos prime here that is hailing Caicedo, the best defensive midfielder in the world, that season he
The
was in.
boots.
I did tell you. I did
Which
tell you.
evidence you get?
They
Which
want.
evidence?
They want.
Your videos plenty.
Leave up.
Me insult Caicedo. Me.
Ah.
He won't almost pride me.
You.
I never try such.
It is very evident.
I can't
You
do
understand?
that,
But
bro.
it's normal and it's right. When your player is not performing, you call him out.
Yeah.
When he's performing, you give him the accolades. It's very normal. I'm not against him. But I'm trying to let him know that for that amount of money, if Caicedo is not performing this season now, he won't be saying this. You understand? But if you perform, them the money. Even if it's 200 million, if you can perform, them the money. You can pay. The money is not the issue. People in Innovate State training ground, 50M. Not the small thing now. Money day, money full ground. But to work on our wage structure, we not maybe habit. Over the years, we don't know money as where they overspend for average players over the years. And now why you they feel say man you diminish their career? They are not even at that level in the first place. Let's just be sincere.
Well, the thing be say if Chelsea go pay 115 million for Caicedo, right? I don't see reason why Manchester United no go pay that same price. The guy is young. We can see, you can check his stats in the Premier League. He know they do the wrong. Baleba na player we be say. I watched the game against Chelsea where he played. If you check, he bossed the midfield ahead of Caicedo. So if Manchester United won't spend that kind of money on a defensive midfielder, definitely I think Baleba really wants that money with the way that they take throwing money this for transfer news.
Now you see, you are asking the question, and then you said something that is very interesting. You said with the way that they like throw away money.
Yeah.
You mean now say they want throw away money?
No.
That means you are supporting
I
me.
know they talk say they throw away money. The way they do the money, they throw away money now for transfer.
How are they-
Understand?
how they throw
So
money
get-
now?
The way they take the throw away money for
How?
transfer. Wait now. You know, looking at a player like Baleba now. Yes, if they want to talk about Baleba, we talk about 70 million. To be we could do for the right sense.
Yes.
Baleba like this 70 million, definitely.
70, 80.
Yes, you get them. But that's why they tell you, say, the way they take the trade money now, just look at the way Liverpool buy weights. They talk about Isak. Isaac what's 125 when they talk about today.
It depends.
So he what's the 125?
It depends.
No what some now.
It depends.
It's too
Okay,
much.
now,
It's too
now,
much.
you
23
see,
goals last season.
now,
for Premier League.
now you are agreeing with me. 23 goals last season.
Yes.
Do you know what that can do for another team?
Now they come splash 125 for him. Only be the first player who scored 125 and 23 goals in his.
Or you
Premier
tell me one reasonable stat you have of Baleba that makes him worth 112 million.
Baleba, see if you check the potential of Baleba and what he gives to Brighton in modern day defensive midfielders, you hardly see that.
Good. Now let's go
You
back.
hardly
To,
see
let's
that.
go back to Newcastle. If you check the stat of Isak in Newcastle, you will see he's worth that
I go call 5 attackers we go give you what Isak will give you.
for Newcastle.
Not Newcastle.
Exactly.
In
He
football,
has did it in. He has done it in Newcastle.
in football, I will tell you more than 5 players will give you waiting. How much Galatasaray side Victor Osimhen?
70 million.
Is the Isak better than Osimhen?
He's not.
Then what are you saying?
He's not better than Osimhen.
How much Haaland go join Manchester City?
No, that deal.
No,
that
I'm
deal
not
get
asking-
comma.
Yes,
That deal get comma.
because
You
of-
no use that deal,
yes.
you get comma.
Apart from that, if you won't compare Haaland with the thing. If the Manchester City won't actually pay money for Haaland from Borussia Dortmund, they don't go spend 125. Last go they sit in something like 100 then.
Good. I love
Harry
that.
Kane.
I love that. I
Harry
love
Kane, how
that.
much?
Calm
100?
down. Let's do that.
So-
Let's slow down. Let's slow
Yeah.
down. You say then. Now, with the inflation in the market, no market is constant.
True.
With the inflation in the market now, do you think you get Haaland for 100 million? Let's be realistic.
When
Now, this Haaland
Haaland no
now.
dey for markets, not be my thing to judge.
Exactly.
Haaland no dey
What
for
do you think is
market.
his value? What is his valuation?
What
Do
I
you
think-
have any idea?
With what Haaland has shown,
What is
with
the- his
what
valuation?
At least if Haaland they go for 125, go no say yes, he don't actually prove
Yes.
it.
Exactly.
This is Isaac's second season when they give 20 plus goals in the Premier League. His second season. So what did they talk?
How many goals Jackson they give for Chelsea?
Jackson get over 40 goals on a season for
Yes,
Chelsea.
in last 2 seasons. For
Last 2
Chelsea.
seasons.
Yes,
Let
yes.
me check Isak on last 2 seasons. He gives up to that or more than that. How much be the first evaluation which Chelsea give for Jackson? Let's be realistic, please.
Chelsea there was just
The first evaluation.
they talk with him.
That one concern you. The first evaluation. Let's be realistic now.
Was not realistic
Exactly.
to anybody.
Now let me ask you one question. Will you rather sign Isak for 125 or sign Jackson for 100?
Bro.
Let's answer the question. It's
That's why I
very
said the
simple.
valuation which Chelsea they call was not realistic.
Nah, joke
You know
first.
the same thing.
Exactly.
The same
It
this
was too
Maybe say
much
Chelsea.
now, bro.
the same evaluation Newcastle they call for their player.
Yeah.
Now their player they get right to evaluate them. Is their player, is not your player.
Well,
So-
we could just see how the thing will be because Chelsea currently that their defense gets so many question marks and when Manchester United they still never know from their left to right. They still don't forget about the Donnarumma case. Donnarumma was excluded from their squad to play in the Super Cup against Tottenham Hotspur this week.
Come to Chelsea.
So you go collect Donnarumma.
Yes, nah. Why not?
You collect Donnarumma.
To be honest with you, to be very honest with you, I don't think I want a Donnarumma because he's not a good player of the ball.
Okay.
And because
Because of
of
Amorim pattern.
The
Exactly,
primary
because of
aim
Amorim.
of I go see talk this thing. The primary aim of a goalkeeper is to stop shots.
I agree.
Why
Now
is
let
the
me
The primary
That is
aim
not a
of a
footballer to be
goalkeeper.
kicking the ball with
Onana
leg
and
now.
Messi. If you watch Onana's highlights for a country, Cameroon. Now wing, now attack they play.
I agree
But
with
for
you.
Manchester United now basket,
Nah,
they allow
goalkeeper.
goals enter
No
anyhow.
problem. Now let me ask you
The
one
primary
question.
aim of a goalkeeper is to what?
Stop shots.
Now let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What is the primary aim of a right defender?
A right
That's
defender
a right
is
back.
to defend and help the team.
Good.
Assist.
Good. No, you are wrong.
Now true.
The primary aim.
The
you
game
can,
has-
you can fact check. No, you can fact check. The primary aim. No, let
you
me
won't use my words against me.
Exactly.
No, you won't use
Exactly.
See, make I tell you.
Don't worry.
Make I
This
tell you
season go
something, man.
long.
As a defender, as a right back, if you did actually do your primary job to defend really well, you understand? People no go get issues with you.
Exactly.
If should they get,
God
people no go
bless
get
you.
issues
Yes.
with you.
Yes. That's
As
the
a
primary
goalkeeper,
rule. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now let me
Wait,
give-
make I go again. I never
finish.
finish. As a goalkeeper, if you dey keep, you understand? You dey use your leg, they distribute pass. You give 2 assists for match, but the 3 shots wey they give you, they score. Bro, they no go remember those your 2 assists.
Yes.
Agreed or not?
I can't agree.
Bro,
For now.
the primary
Let me- I
aim.
want to ask you a
Wait,
question.
let me tell
No,
you,
you-
the
you-
primary aim as a footballer, as they sign you as a defensive midfielder, your own at waiting, spoil opponents waiting ball. As a
Good.
defensive, as a winger, your own at waiting. Is either you score or what?
Or you assist.
But the assist is what? More what? Important. Try to create what? Chances.
Or your
As
nine.
a striker, if you dey give assist, nobody send you.
Now to score goal.
Your own na to score goal. So as a goalkeeper, your primary aim is to what? Stop shots.
Now I want to ask you
And
one question.
Onana is not doing that to Manchester United.
That is very true. Which of course you can improve on it.
You get time to dey improve.
He
The
has-
ones no get room for improvement. You want
He
sell am.
can
The
improve.
Jackson and the Sanchez wey dey Chelsea, they tell you say he no get room for improvement. So Chelsea dey look am
Now
with one eye.
Hoylund tell you say he won't stay. You
And
understand?
your club won't chip am out.
Exactly, but he
So,
wants to stay.
well,
and he might stay.
This our conversation. It go long if we know end so please just go in the comments section, drop your thoughts. Udomos Prime, the man from Chelsea, and well KPK, the Old Trafford boss. Thank you guys for joining us, and for all of now with the wonder say where we did. This is our new studio where we dey drop on our hot content. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on so you see our videos whenever I post. I may use some legals more and sweet content with the drop for now. Bye bye.